Good evening and welcome to Double Tap Friday. Before I begin on Project Crossbow, I just have to mention that screwy song that I included on my last video. He has a worse one where his face is superimposed on the sun and he's singing this really wacky song. And so the only thing more fun than trolling flat earth videos is going to videos that are proving, that the earth isn't flat, and then trolling people that know that the earth is spherical. And how I did this was, I have proof that the earth is flat. I have a video that shows clouds behind the sun. Go to this link. And so I've got this link of this dude singing this horrid song with the sun and his face on it, with those funny teeth, singing this song. And these people are arguing with me because they think I'm a flat earther and that I'm trying to prove that the earth is flat with this video showing us the sun singing with clouds behind it. But anyway, I've been working on different stock configurations, and this is the first time I've ever made a crossbow, so I have stuff to work out. My first adventures, first of all, thank you, Keith. That bandsaw is amazing. I've got a loan of a bandsaw, and the jump in technology is miraculous, to say the least, which allowed me to take a dried tree and turn it into stocks for a crossbow. Now, this, of course, is just a tillering string. It's just my temporary string, and the bend in this that you see is what the bend will be when it's braced, and not, I don't even know what you call it, when you yank it back and stick it in the triggering mechanism set. And so with this 8-inch power stroke, I'm not going crazy on this because this is a pretty stiff bow, and I don't want to push beyond the limits and break the bow and get a piece of Osage orange through my eye and die a terrible, miserable death. Stoic, though. Stoic. It would be a stoic, respectable death. And so I'm not going crazy, so I'm just going for an 8-inch power stroke. I have this kind of a deer hoof affair there, but the first one was straight. And when I'm sighting down it, I realize that, like, my face is way up here because the stock goes straight, so curved it. Got a drop in it, and it really changed everything. I can go, okay, Josie Wales, move that hand so slow I can count the hairs on it. This helps amazingly. I am going to, well, first of all, I have this rise right here, and then it goes down to the table. That is just so the string is not going to be jacked way up, causing a lot of friction on it. So I reduced the friction because I had this thing right here that keeps the bow from going this way. I have to have that above, but it goes back down to the table right below where the string will be braced. So that is good. There's not going to be a lot of drag on there. I may put a whisper thin strip of horn on this to really make it slippery. I have horn. I was, yes, involved in horn bow making for a portion of my life, and I have to tell you, the horn bow makers have my total respect. It's its own thing, not for me. But anyway, I've got some horn left over, and I'm going to do a whisper thin plate on the table here so that string will pop off that and slide gracefully and quickly across there. You can see it's a simple one where there's going to be a peg that comes up. Now to reduce, thinking, I like these thinking projects. To reduce the amount of friction that the string will encounter as it slides up there, I'm going to put a polished piece of horn. There's going to be a horn plate there, and it'll be perpendicular to the line of something, I don't know what. Maybe I can tilt it a little bit to make it a little more hard triggery. That is that. Probably not going to have a safety on it. Things need to be dangerous. It's got to be dangerous to be good. What else? I think that is about it. I'm going to kind of rotate it so you can see. This is going to be narrower. It's not finished. It's going to be narrower here so the string doesn't have this weird bend here. It's going to actually be kind of rounded. The peg is going to go through the deer horn, so it's actually going to be protruding. So in the wood, it's going to be drilled right behind here. Antler plate's going to bump it back, so the peg is going to be within a slight bit of the antler to help push the string up. I need to round this off for the comfort, but as far as I'm thinking right now, a piece of springy wood is going to be shooting from here, and then the peg is going to be tied to it, and then you just squeeze it and off you go. I gotta tell you, I'm going to shoot this thing so you can see it, so you don't need to wait months and months and months to see the crossbow work. But after I do that, I am thinking that I must. There is no way around it. I have to do it. I have to. Is getting rid of the little twists in here. It's kind of got a propeller twist, which is no matter if it's just southpaw, whatever. Who cares? It's a visual thing. Straightening it out, recurving it, and just burying this thing with sinew. Just burying it. You know, it's tough now. An 8-inch power stroke, I'm guessing it's probably going to be about 130 pounds. But I would like to recurve it, sinew back it, which is going to bump the weight up considerably, maybe another 20 pounds at least. So this probably will be 150 pounds with an 8-inch power stroke. As far as the stirrup, I don't think I'm going to do that. For one thing, I want to keep it simple. 4 parts: the prod, the stock, the trigger thing, the peg. 4 wooden parts. And I like the simplicity of that. And as far as that goes, rawhide. We'll do a rawhide wrap around this. There's going to be sinew wrapping this. This is going to be stressed as heck, so it's going to be sinew wrapped. But rawhide right there, so I'm actually just going to step on it. I'm just going to step on my prod. Got the humor of a 13-year-old boy. I'm not going to tell you what I was just thinking, but I'm just going to step on it to string it. And that is that. Have a good evening, and do not listen to any more of that J.J. Fish singer. It's addicting. I don't think I've laughed so much in my life as I did today because I was going through his videos. It's just a riot. I don't know if the guy is serious, but it's funny. Go to that link, go to his channel, and skip down. Too Much Sauce is a good song. The one where his face is a sun. My Bae, that's a good one. It's a classic. Enjoy yourselves. Laugh as much as you can, and start working on your crossbows. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Friday.